After 104 matches in this FIFA World Cup, Football World Cup that is, we have a winner, and it is not Argentina, who could not defend their title as was expected. Spain deserved winners 1-0 after being goalless at the end of the regulation time of 90 minutes and even after the first half of the extra time. Soon after the second half of the extra time started, Spain, who shot so many times on target, on goal, finally managed to score a goal and shut Argentina out of the final. It was a final that could have been a better contested match, as Spain thoroughly dominated in terms of possession and did not allow Lionel Messi and Argentina to have any control of the ball right through. Lionel Messi, well, what could he have alone done? The match, which, like I said, could have been a better contested one, was not worthy of a final because it was a one-sided game by Spain, who had a majority of the possession right from the kickoff. Every time the ball reached an Argentine attacker, the Argentine forward line, the Spaniards and their defense just managed to regain possession, and action was mostly in the Spanish forward line. So busy was the Argentine goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez that he did not allow the ball go past him on all those occasions when Spaniards had a shot at the goal, but not until the substitute Ferran Torres found the goal of the pass of Nico Williams in the 106th minute, soon after play resumed in the second half of extra time. Like South American teams normally play, this was least expected of Argentina, where it was more physical, more pushing of the Spaniards, more fouls from their side than the Spaniards, and it showed in the final statistics. 5 red cards and 5 yellow cards and 1 red card. 2 red cards for Enzo Fernandez, one who scored one of the 2 goals in the semi-final. He was gone in the additional time or the stoppage time of the first 90 minutes. Lionel Messi just did not have any support from the forward line, and not only that, he did not get to touch the ball except after kickoff until so late that by the time Argentina woke up, we thought that once they were down a goal, they would do what they did against Egypt and what they did against England in the quarterfinals and semifinals respectively. But then there was no support for Messi, and Spaniards on that particular night were just too good. Deserving winners, second time in their history and first time since lifting the cup in 2010 in South Africa. There were so many fouls that Argentina could have avoided. There was this foul right in front of the Slovenian referee, which was uncalled for. Paredes, he seemed to just be substituted only to create a foul. That was the impression one got. I thought the Argentina versus England semi-final was one of the more physical matches I have seen of Argentina, but this match against Spain was one level above that. Uncalled for, so many fouls, but then that was what one could not like to watch especially in a final after having gone through this far by playing some good football. For the third consecutive match, Lionel Messi did not score. Though he assisted in the goals in the previous two matches, that was the quarterfinals and the semi-final, here he could hardly do anything. And by the time he could do something, it was too late. 1-0, well, it could have been more, but for the brilliant saves by Emiliano Martinez. He just could not do anything wrong. He was there, but unfortunately, when Ferran Torres kicked off the header by Williams Jr., there was hardly anything that Martinez could do. The scoreline could have been much more, but then Martinez pulled off some fantastic saves. The Spaniards, deserving winners, and those physical attacks could have been avoided. And what one saw from the images emerging after the end of the match, it was uncalled for. Spaniards celebrating, but then Argentina made it a bad taste by going physical with some of the Spaniards after the match ended. Paredes in particular and some of the others going and punching the Spain footballers. It was just needless. You lose gracefully, not with such ugly scenes. Anyway, that's Spain, the new World Cup champions, adding to their European title. That's something very rare, that one wins the continental title as well as the world title at the same time. Well played, Spain. Spain have dominated the individual awards, barring the golden boot that went to Frenchman Mbappe. They bagged the other three individual awards, including the golden glove to the Spain goalkeeper Unai Simon, the best young player to Pau Cubarsí, and also golden ball to Spanish midfielder Rodri. Spain, second time winning the World Cup, and twice in the space of 16 years. Well played, Spain. Congratulations. And tough luck, Argentina. Perhaps we have seen the last of Lionel Messi, who is 39 years, and I don't see him playing in the next FIFA World Cup, which will be held in 6 countries. It is the centenary year of the FIFA World Cup, which first edition was played in 1930. So the 2030 edition will be held in Morocco, Portugal, Spain. Not because they are the defending champions in 2030, but this was already determined before the final. And you also have the hosts in the South American countries, Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay, as the centenary match hosts. So 2030, Lionel Messi will be 43, and by then he would have retired from international football. But what a career he has had. Debuting in the World Cup in 2006, and 6 World Cups, one title, 2 finals. What more could he have asked for? Well, he could have signed off with a win, but that was not to be, as Spain were certainly far better on the given day and played fairer than Argentina. That's it from me for now from the FIFA World Cup. Enjoyed watching the matches. Some fond memories, including the memorable debut by Cape Verde, Norwegians and their celebrations, some tough matches and a final that could have been played in a much better manner and in a better contested way. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.